Hey guys, what's going on? Pat Dizzle here. Original player from the Himalaya. But look, uh anyway, I'm going to discuss something with you guys because a lot of people aren't aware of this. It's about stats. Okay? So I was playing with a buddy of mine yesterday. Hadn't heard from him in a long time. And the one thing this dude was, he was blown away by a triple 100. I mean, dude was blown away because when he used to play, it was rare for you to just get 100. I forget the stats it used to be. It used to be something like mobility, resilience, and recovery, right? So to see discipline, intellect, and strength, he was just like, wow, dude, this is crazy. But you got 300. So I'm going to share with you guys how I get a triple 100. It's pretty simple. I'm going to try to explain this in layman's terms that you understand. Because sometimes I explain stuff and I can't formulate my sentence correctly. Today I am. So I've thought about this real hard. A lot of people don't know about this, right? So on your Ghost, you can pick any armory you want. Okay, let's just take this off, right? Let's take all this off. So you have resilience armor. You have discipline, intellect, mobility, recovery, and strength. Now with those three, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you pick one of those, one out of 6, you have a chance of getting 110 or greater. Most likely you get one in the 20s. So if you got 3 stats at 100, there's 2, you got 1 out of 3 chance. Now, when it comes down to trying to get all 3, it's all luck of the draw. Okay? You know how the game is. It generates what you get. I don't know what they call it, you know. But here's how it works. So you see I got 100, 100, 100. Now, it's pretty easy to get the Titan to triple 100s because how it's grouped together. Follow me. Mobility, resilience, and recovery are group 1. I've been seeing this season after season. I'm like, man, it's hard to get for my hunter resilience and mobility. Since they reworked, I guess the word is for resilience, where you see you get 100 resilience, you get a 40% damage reduction. Now, I know it's bugged out. I don't know if it works, but you know, it is what it is. But it's very hard to get resilience and mobility. But really it's not if you group it right. So what I mean is mobility, resilience, and recovery are group 1. Group 2 is discipline, intellect, and strength. Now, since I'm with the Titan and I need resilience, with me putting the armor in resilience, the next group it's going to put it in the high stats is either discipline, intellect, and strength. So I'll show you. Okay, thank God I'm still here. Woo. Hopefully you'll follow me, right? So, make sure I have resilience armor on. It's on. So now we're going to focus some gear. Now, with me having the resilience on, you'll see I should either get it in discipline, intellect, and strength. Let's see. See that? It's not bad, but it could be better. Okay? If we compare the two, it doesn't have discipline. So it put the 9 in intellect, not in discipline. It put it in intellect. So I'll do it again. So I'll roll another one. Now, since it's on, like I said, on resilience armor, this should be resilience, discipline, intellect. It could be strength and discipline. It could be strength and intellect. It's by the grouping. See that? So it gave me the 6 down in strength and 23 in intellect, which is booty because very easy to take your intellect high without having it on your stats. But if you're following, so if you want your hunter to have triple 100s in discipline, resilience, and mobility, you must have a discipline mod on. Because once you're in that group, it'll go to the next 3 groups. So let's try this. Hopefully you're following me. So let's put it on discipline, right? To show you what I mean. Okay. So I got a few left. Now, since I have discipline armor on, it is very rare you're going to see intellect and strength. Now it's going to be recovery, intellect, and mobility. I say again, since I have a discipline armor on, it's going to be recovery, resilience, and mobility. It took me a while to see this, but I finally saw it. Like last season, I saw it like, oh man, they group them up. So you probably think I'm bull crapping. Watch this. Now this, ooh, see that's rare, it does that. So what it did, okay, excuse me, I'm on console today, but you see, since I have discipline mod on, it put the remaining of the stats in recovery and resilience, but it put something in intellect. It rarely does that. That's not a bad one though. Let's compare that. Yeah, that's not bad. So like that would be a good role for a warlock. You know, you got discipline because I love grenades. You know, you got discipline, recovery, and resilience. So let's try it again. So if you notice, I had discipline. So it's going to go to group 1. This is group 1. And this would be group 2. Let's go down to, like, let's say you even put it in intellect, which you don't need to, but it's your game. You play it any way you want. If you put it in intellect, you're going to get it in group 1. You put it in strength, you're going to most likely get it in group 1. So you won't think I'm crazy, right? I don't want to put mobility on. Let's go to resilience again. Okay. Now, with me having resilience armor on, it's going to be what? Group 2. Good stuff, baby. So here, let's go here, right? Let's go to the boots. Let's go to boots. So we going to buy some boots. I'm running out of umbrals, right? Now, with this row, since we have resilience armor on, majority of the stats should be in the second group, which is right here, discipline, intellect, and strength. Let's see. And I can't make this up, bruh. I'm over here thinking like, yo, I had resilience on the whole time, but I kept on getting resilience, discipline, and strength. Resilience, discipline, and strength. And I'm like, okay, man. Now, I wish there was a way you could roll your exotics, but I don't care. This is their game. They do what they want. But honestly, I just kept on seeing the same thing. Now, just remember, don't roll for that because you can't get any stats. That's a waste of time. But I kept on seeing a growing trend, man. Resilience, discipline, strength. Okay? And as you can see, resilience, discipline, strength. Okay? I'm getting ready to get off. Let me explain this again. Group 1, mobility, resilience, recovery. That's group 1. This is group 2. Whatever you put your armor in, if you put it in group 2, majority of your stats is going to be in group 1. If you put an armor in group 1, majority of your stats are going to be in 2. You think I'm bull crapping. Let's try it again, right? Let's go to gauntlets. I have resilience armor on. Just go ahead and use the last 2, right? Let's see what we get. Okay, that happens sometimes, but you see it stayed in group 2. It stayed in group 2. That's what happened. So I have resilience armor, so it went to discipline and intellect. What I'd be looking for is discipline and strength, but that didn't happen. But you see, majority of, since your armor is in group 1, majority of your stuff's going to be in group 2. You see it happen. Let's try it one more time. Let's spin the last one. What else I got to lose? You know what I mean? So I got resilience armor on, right? Right. So this one is going to be in group 2 majority of the time. It did it again. See, that's how it works, man. It took me about 4 or 5 months to really see it. I saw it happening, but what changed for me is when I went to the Warlock, because Warlock, I like recovery and grenades, but I couldn't get it. So how I was able, because I got a triple 100 in my Warlock too. I have 100 discipline, 100 recovery, 100 resilience. I had to put it in group 2. That's when I finally got my triple 100 with the Warlock. Now, the next time you'll see me mention this, if I get like a what would they call that? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, a quattro 100, a quad 100. But if you just follow those instructions, man, you guys will be all right. This is group 1, right? And this is group 2. Now, this even applies to when you're looking for, like you'll find a high stat piece of gear. It's going to automatically stat it to armory. Sometimes it gets wacky if you're not focusing your armor. Like even with resilience armory, you could get 20 resilience, 15 mobility, and 15 intellect. But the best way to do this, guys, is to focus it. Remember, this is group 1. Where you put your armorer at is the next group that you'll get the stats. So if you want triple 100 with your hunter, you have to put discipline armorer on. You have to go you're looking for resilience mobility. With Warlock, you'd have to stay at discipline. Matter of fact, discipline is the armor to have on at all times, because that's how I got my triple 100 on the hunter. Because I got 100 discipline, 100 resilience, and 100 mobility. So there it is, guys. I haven't tested. Well, not testing. I ain't testing. I'm just rolling stuff. This ain't no test. You can spin. You can focus your armor there. You could focus your armor down here. I haven't done this yet. You know what? Let's do this real quick, because I know I got enough. Right. So these were both. Let's flush these down the toilet. Right. Let's get rid of those. Right. I don't need them. Okay. So I have resilience armor on. Right. Okay. Let's focus some crap. Okay. I just be damned. Don't worry about it, man. Follow those instructions. You guys are going to be all right, man. Group 1, group 2. Put discipline armor on if you're a hunter and Warlock. With the Titan, you should keep it at resilience armory, and you should be good, man. Deuces.